Well, in John chapter 1, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with the God. And God, without the article, was the Word. See, so you've got God, you've got the God, and you've got a God. What are there two different gods here?
Right. They left
Yeah.
out the article, but it's
Right,
assumed.
the article's left out. It might be two different gods. Well, no, now it's not good Greek. And just little rules like that, it makes all the difference in the world.
Most definitely.
So, where are we at? Second. So, as we have said, word order is employed especially for the sake of emphasis. Generally speaking, when a word is thrown to the front of a clause, it is done so for emphasis. When a predicate nominative is thrown in front of a verb, by virtue of word order, it takes on emphasis. A good illustration of this is John 1:1. See, the English versions typically have "and the Word was God," but in Greek, the word order has been reversed. It reads kai theos ein ha logos. To make sure I didn't use that rough breathing and hain. I didn't say hain. I said ain. Ha logos. And God was the Word. We know that the Word is the subject because it has the definite article, and we translate it accordingly. And the Word was God. Two questions, both of theological import, should come to mind. One, why was theos thrown forward? And two, why does it lack the article? In brief, its emphatic position stresses its essence or quality, what God was, the Word was, is how one translation brings out this force. It lacks a definite article. Its lack of a definite article keeps us from identifying the person of the Word, Jesus Christ, with the person of God, the Father. That is to say, the word order tells us that Jesus Christ has all the divine attributes that the Father has. Lack of the article tells us that Jesus Christ is not the Father. John's wording here is beautifully compact. It is, in fact, one of the most elegantly terse theological statements one could ever find. As Martin Luther said, the lack of an article is against Sabellianism. The word order is against Arianism. To state this another way, look at how the different Greek constructions would be rendered. Kai halagos ein hatheos, and the word was the God. That's Sabellianism. Kai halagos ein theos, and the word was a God, Arianism, which is the New World Translation. Isn't it? Yeah. The Jehovah's Witness thing. Isn't that called New World Translation? Isn't that there?
I'm not positive.
Yeah. And then the Kai Theos Ein Halagos, and the Word was God, Orthodoxy. Jesus Christ is God and has all the attributes that the Father has, but he is not the first person of the Trinity. All this is concisely affirmed in Kai Theos Ein Halagos. That's a great little... Now see how much rich theology that you get out of that? Now, if you didn't know Greek, you would just say, well, and God was the Word, and the Word was with God. But see, it's like black and white reading it in English. And it's like a color television when you read it in Greek. It just brings out so much more. It really drives home the point when you know Greek.